Hey guys, told you there would probably be a part two to the stuff I got for Christmas. The rest of this is just stuff I bought with money that I've received from various relatives and my parents. First off, I guess is kind of a blast from the past. I got Super Star Wars for the Super Nintendo. Got it in my local mall at 3D Games. Kind of sucks because this is about like the only retailer around where I live that sells stuff that isn't from the current generation of consoles, and I really like. I'm kind of on a nostalgia trip for the last couple of months where I'm wanting to play old games on my Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and my Game Boy and stuff, and they are pretty much where I have to go to get my stuff. But for $6.99 and an impulse buy, I got this. I remember playing it once before when I was a younger kid, probably like 6 or 7. Back when lived where I lived, the Kroger would let you rent video games for some reason. But yeah, I remember playing it then. I don't think I got very far. This is actually kind of a hard game. Doesn't make much sense. Haven't even got off, it just follows the plot of the first movie, A New Hope. I haven't gotten very far. Haven't even got off Tatooine yet, but you're Luke Skywalker with a blaster, fighting scorpions and dragons and all kinds of crap. It's just like a 2D side scroller. The only difference that I think kind of makes this hard is usually in your average 2D side scroller, it's like once you kill an enemy, they don't respawn. You just keep walking. Well, in this one, they seem to keep respawning. Like if you stand in one spot, the enemies just keep coming and coming even after you kill them. So you pretty much have to keep moving to the right to get them to stop appearing. And so that makes it a little more difficult than usual. And there's no checkpoints in the levels. If you die, you have to go back. So it's kind of difficult, but it's actually kind of fun. I kind of miss that level of difficulty from older games. So. Then I also got a copy of Golden Sun: The Lost Age for the Game Boy Advance. I don't own a DS. I kind of want one, but when Golden Sun: The Dark Dawn came out, I haven't gotten to play it, but I remembered how much I loved the Golden Sun series on Game Boy Advance, so I kind of bought this one back for a nostalgia trip. I'm not very far in it. I've only been playing it, been busy with more console games, but I've played it a little bit and I've gotten through the first couple of dungeons. If you have a Game Boy and you never played either of the Golden Sun games and you're a fan of turn-based RPGs, I know a lot of people think that's stupid, but everybody played Pokemon. Pokemon's a turn-based RPG, so. But if you're a fan of that, it's really fun. They're both really fun games, and I would recommend you try them out, especially since this is the second one. It's only $7.99, and the first one, I couldn't find a GameStop that had it, but I think it was only $4.99 or something. So, if you can find them, or you're wanting to do a nostalgia trip or something, try that out. The other thing I got was the first season of Community for $15 at Best Buy. This was a show my roommate in college last year watched, and I saw a couple episodes, maybe 2 or 3, and thought it was pretty funny. But nothing I'd ever buy or really watch, be dedicated to watching. But my brother bought this, same season 1 at Best Buy, and I've watched a couple more episodes with him, and I've realized that I think this show's pretty funny. So I just decided to get it since it was a pretty good price. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. I mean, I'm glad that Chevy Chase is still able to get a job. He's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny show. I mean, I don't really know what else I can say about it. Check it out if you like comedies. Then the big thing I got was Rock Band 3. I know the music genre is probably kind of on its way out, music genre of video games, but I still have a group of friends that every time they come over here, we still really like playing Rock Band. Rock Band 2 is honestly the game that I put the most hours into out of all my Xbox 360 games. I couldn't even guesstimate. It's well over 200 or something. I don't even know, but it's tons. Just between me playing online with people and then playing in my basement, it's just a lot of hours, and so far with this one, I'm liking it. It's a pretty interesting set of songs. It's diverse. All the stuff from my other games work. All the other songs I've downloaded quite a bit. I don't even know how much money I've dropped into the Rock Band franchise as a whole, but a lot. Um, just if you want more Rock Band, get it. Not really been doing the career or anything like that, or whatever you want to call it, the world tour. I don't even know what it's called. Just been doing like quick play with friends. So it's got a good lineup of songs on the back here. Songs from Queen, Slipknot, Phoenix, Def Leppard, Jimi Hendrix, The Who, Ozzy Osbourne, Leonard Skinner, The Ramones, and Them Crooked Vultures. All pretty darn good bands, or musicians. But that I guess that just brings me to the next part. The keyboard. Ho, ho, ho. This sucker. First off, let me say that this is made surprisingly well constructed. I'm not a big fan of Rock Band's the way Harmonix has made their guitars. I prefer Guitar Hero guitars, but I do like the Rock Band drums, and this thing is nice. These keys are nice. They're responsive. I have no prior piano training. I have a couple of friends who do, and one, she played it a lot tonight, and she said it's pretty good. It's still got a learning curve, even if you know some piano stuff. But basically, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, right here. These green, red, yellow, blue. If you're just playing on regular mode, those are the only keys you have to hit all the way to orange here. So between these two, just those white keys. That's all good and fine if you want to play it like with the strap, like guitar actually. But my hand gets kind of cramped. It's a tight space, and I don't really like that. So I've been doing Pro, which can utilize all 25 keys and the sharps and flats. So there's definitely a learning curve figuring out where your hands are in comparison to on screen, but I'm starting to figure it out. I've just been playing on Pro mode easy, and then I've been starting to move up to medium. But I don't know. I'm having some fun with it. It's just a new instrument to learn, and I kind of like that. I think I'm still primary guitar and bass player in Rock Band, but this is another alternative, and I'm really liking it. And just with Rock Band 3 in general, the flexibility, being able to change difficulty in the middle of a song without having to back out or get somebody to drop out in the middle of a song if they decide they're not going to play anymore. Just the flexibility of it. It's so much better for party play. It's just a lot better than Rock Band 2 in little ways. Yeah, but the only negative thing about it that I can say about this is over here. This is like your handle over here. You guys can see that. This right here is a touchpad. Essentially works as the whammy bar for your long notes. And this button activates star power. Now, if you're playing this like a guitar, as such, your hand's right here, so that's not too bad to be able to do star power like that, because this doesn't have star power tilt functionality, because it's designed to be able to play like this and level. But when you're playing as such, like when it's level, it's really kind of distracting to be able to reach your hand over here and do this, or at least for me, with no prior piano or keyboard experience, to then just come back and I don't even know how you're supposed to hold your hands. I feel like I look like an idiot doing this. But, probably not the stupidest I've looked on the internet. But it's still really fun. I mean, it's a minor inconvenience, but I don't really know how else they could do it. I guess you could use the back button. I'm assuming that still works for star power. I haven't really thought of that until just now. That's stupid. But, this was $80 and the game was $50. I couldn't find the bundle, but since the game was $50, I saved $10 anyway, because the bundle's $120 to get them together. So I ended up saving actually that'd be the same then. I think. No, it wouldn't. I saved $10 or something. I don't think I overpaid. this is New Year's Day right now, and it's past midnight, and I am very tired. I've been staying up till like 3 every night. Now I'm just babbling. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've got for Christmas, guys. Again, if you guys got anything else, feel free to let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Happy New Year.